Hey guys, happy Friday. Meet Furry Murray. Say hi, Furry Murray. He's my baby, my little 5-pound sidekick. So, alright. Unfortunately, we all know what the story is tonight. We all know that the state of Wisconsin filed an appeal against Brendan, which totally sucks. Not really sure it's better than a mistrial. I think a mistrial would have been better, because that I would have been definitively positive that he was going to win. I really can say I hope he wins this appeal. I don't know if this is good news or bad news about what I'm about to say, but I found out tonight that they're actually going to be trying it in Illinois. Not trying it, but the appeal is going to be in Illinois, which on one hand is wonderful, because then we don't have the corruption of Scott Walker and the state of Wisconsin. So that's a good thing. The bad thing is Illinois is known for the most corrupt police in the entire nation, and the ones that really kind of invented police tactics. So to see that the appeal is being fought, the appeal is, being heard there, is a little scary, and it does worry me, because a lot of Chicago police got away with a lot of shit. And who's to say that it's not going to happen again? So I'm so up in the air. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what to think. On one hand, it's good, but on the other hand, it's not so good. And that's scary. The other thing I want to discuss is the Halbachs. And I don't understand what they're doing. What I mean by that is, I read an article today. They were talking about when they filed the appeal, how the Halbachs were so thrilled and support their decision. I don't know what it's like to have a daughter dead, thankfully, knock on wood, well, glass. I don't know what I'd feel if it was my daughter. What I do know is that I certainly would not want to put a kid who's now a man behind bars for 11 years. Go speak to, I can't think of her name, but go speak to the one that Stephen Avery was in jail for 18 fucking years. Penny Bernstein, that's her name. Think about how she felt knowing that she put the wrong man in jail for 18 years. She was devastated. She couldn't believe what she did. She took away a man's life and felt so bad about it. And you're doing the exact same thing, but at least Penny Bernstein had more reason to do it. I think what the Halbachs is doing is disgusting, and they know that Brendan didn't do it. And how do I know that they know Brendan didn't do it? Right, Furry Murray? He didn't do it. How do they know that Brendan didn't do it? Okay, let's see. Your daughter goes missing on the 31st. You decide to put her in, you decide to call it in on the 3rd. What else happens on the 3rd? Well, let's see. They find her car, they bring it into evidence. They find her stuff, they bring it into evidence. You know damn well that Brendan did not kill your daughter. You know damn well who did it. And even if you don't know who did it, you know who didn't do it. So, Ryan didn't belong on the fucking property on the 7th, 8th, 6th, however many days he did it. You know that there's no way that Brendan did. There's no fucking physical evidence. There's nothing to tie Brendan to this crime, except for this confession that was thrown out anyway. So you're all happy about supporting? And again, I don't know what it's like to have a daughter dead, but I do know that I would not put away somebody unless I was 100% sure they did it. There is no fucking way in holy hell that you can say that you know for sure Brendan did it. Forget Stephen. Let's just talk about Brendan. There is no fucking evidence. It is absolutely disgusting. And I'm maybe out of line for saying this. Not that that fucking matters anymore, because I say a lot of things that people think are out of line. You should be ashamed of yourself, because you fucking know damn well that Brendan did not do this. And there is evidence to back up that Brendan did not do this. So you took away this special ed kid's life for what? For Nancy Grace? For Ken Kratz? Bad enough of what this kid has been put through, but to read that you say you fully support this decision, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Totally ashamed of yourself. That is not justice for Teresa. Justice for Teresa is you tell Ken Kratz and you tell the Wisconsin justice that you know that Stephen didn't fucking do it, that Brenda didn't fucking do it, and go find the real killer. You want to know who the real fucking killer is? Mark my words. I can't even say his last name right, but mark my words, Josh Randit is who Zellner is targeting. Josh Randit is the one that killed Stephen. If you don't know who he is, he owns all the property. His father owns all the property. Some people have said it wouldn't surprise if he also killed Carmen. I'm going to do a video on him once I get more evidence together. But Josh Randit, that's who your fucking killer is. Let Brendan out. It's absolutely fucking disgusting that you are keeping Brendan behind bars. And all for it. When you know damn fucking well this kid is innocent. Sickening. Absolutely fucking sickening. So speaking also of sickening, the only issue I'm going to address on this subject to my fans and followers and my friends who, some of them did take offense to a joke that I had with somebody about Brendan. We were joking around sexually. It was stupid. It was just a joke. Some people got offended. Some people thought that I don't own it. I fucking own that shit as much as I own my dog. I own it. I am not embarrassed by it. It is what it was, and you guys know me. I'm straight up as can be. I am not apologizing for it. I don't owe an apology. It was funny. It was funny to us, just like you guys sexually joke around with me. I sexually joke around with some of you guys. I'll say, even joked around with Steven's new fiance and said, I don't really give a, and I said it in my group. I support Steven. I don't give a fuck if he stands on his head and spits wooden nickels while Lynn sucks his dick. Not my problem. It's not my business. So you guys know I am raw. I say what I want. I give my opinion. If you like it, great. If you don't, great. I'm totally okay with it. Totally. But I will not apologize for joking around with my friends. And if you took offense to it, I'm sorry you took offense to it, but it was my private joke. So, doesn't mean I don't support, because I support this whole injustice. I support the injustice that went on to Stephen and Brendan. I support the fact that Ken Kratz is a fucking dick. I support the belief that Nancy Grace should be shot in the head. I support all of it. Most importantly, I support the injustice. So I will never meet Brendan. I will never meet Stephen. I will never meet any of them. I have no emotional attachment to them. I have emotional attachment to the injustice that went on, and that's what I fight for. So I just wanted to address that for you guys, not for anybody else, not for anyone that was involved in the smear campaign of me, whatever. But to my fans, to my followers, to my subscribers, and to my friends. I'm sorry that you got offended by it, but I'm not apologizing for what I said. I would say it again tomorrow. So that's me. Like it or not, I will never change. Like me, hate me, doesn't matter. I'm always be me, and I've said this from the beginning. So now that that's addressed, the other thing I want to discuss is Stephen. And I can't remember exactly what it was, but Tracy Starzy had given this great explanation of what was happening with Stephen, and I tried to find it, and Allie Apperson tried to find it. Nobody could find it, and I feel like looking through 2,000 comments in my group to find it. So my apologies, but I will get it next time. Say hi, Furry Murray. Say hi. So that's pretty much all I have for you, because I thought Allie was going to find it before the end of the video, but she didn't. So big shout out to Allie. Yay, Allie. Me and Allie had a good talk the other day. So that's it. So again, I really, really, really hope to make a video Sunday. Anyone wants to give me more research on Josh, help me out a little, that's fine. But I will bet you, and I've spoke to others about this, so I did not just come up with this theory out of the clear blue. But Josh ran it. There's your killer, and it's gonna all come out. And I'm gonna make a video about it Sunday. But to the Halbachs, please let Brendan out. Please stop this bullshit, because you are gonna be miserable when you find out that it wasn't Steven. And to the Wisconsin Department of Justice, I cannot wait until you guys look like the biggest fucking assholes that you are. And to Ken Kratz and Nancy Grace, you guys deserve to be in hell together. So me and Furry are signing off for the night. Say bye. And say bye. And that's it. So that's what I have for you. This went way longer than I thought it was going to. So I will see you on Sunday. Say bye-bye.